Hello, 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 and welcome back to Creative M.E.L.O.D.I. I'm Anthony Frazer, and this is
Marlene Marvelous.
And do we have a video for you? We are diving into some songs. We are into the Eternal Sunshine Deluxe Better Days Ahead. We are already one song in. Intro, End of the World, Extended, Girl You Got Me. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Come back. This is now the second deluxe track. It is going to be Twilight Zone. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this review because I'm excited.
Me too.
Super excited. Here we go.
Until I feel the vibrations.
Next single, already I can hear it.
Dream the whole thing. Was I just a night? Different things. The lights on his theme. Best I did, 'cause I had the wrong. She know you're not, 'cause I might go. Or was that just not? And I'm still out of it, so strange. You know not that I miss you. You happen like I'm right here when I call you. I won't leave. Taken our intention. Honest was a mess. Protect you. You are, give her a call. I just not be waiting. It's not like you. It's so never do nothing to me. Sometimes I just can't. You happen like I am. 'Cause I'm right here. Be not that I call you. Sometimes I just can't believe you happen. Sometimes I just can't. You happened.
So good. Definitely a next single for me. I love this a lot. I can hear the single version being a bit different than the album version though.
Okay.
If I was going to make it a single version, I would kind of go all in on the instrumentations, especially the drums on the chorus. Kind of a little bit more like how she does the live version of We Can't Be Friends.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this could be that We Can't Be Friends 2.0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I love this. The lyrics are just the realization of everything. You know, you're like, you can't believe that you went through what you went through, that you fell in love, that you know, oh my God, this kind of reminds me of what we talked about yesterday.
Oh.
You know, and okay, so wait, hold on. So we had a conversation yesterday and we were talking about relationships and kind of like what you've been through, right? And I said how I was in a lot of relationships. I've invested a lot of my time into people that I thought were going to be potential soulmates and people that I was going to spend with for the rest of my life, you know, individually at each time, monogamously, you know? And I would put time and energy, help them grow as a person, learn how to cook, learn how to clean, learn how to do their own laundry, learn how to blah, 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 you know, be an adult, kind of grow up, pay bills, do what they need to do. And then it's like you put all this time and effort into something and then you make them better for the next person that they're going to be with. And I just said like how I was kind of jaded because it's been more than a handful of people. And I'm like, I have been dating more than half of my life. I started dating at like 14 years old.
M.E.L.O.D.I.
How old are you?
16. And my grandmother.
And the first time was with a girl, and every time after that was pretty much with a guy. There was maybe like 4 girls that I dated in my whole life. One of them, which was actually like very, very serious, 4 years in our relationship. We thought we were going to get married, and it didn't, obviously. I'm gay, here I am.
Gay.
But even with a guy, I was with a guy for 3.5 years, and I thought that we were going to get married, and we were going to take engagement photos and stuff like that, and that's what we kind of prepared, and then it just, everything fizzled out because cheating, time and time again. Literally every relationship but one, I was cheated on. So it's like, it kind of made me jaded. And I was like, I feel like I don't want to experience, I don't want to try anymore. I don't want to keep going. And then this one was like, well, I've never really had that. I never really experienced that from someone, and it'd be nice to finally experience it. And then was it I that said, I don't know if it was worth knowing love or never really knowing it at all?
No, that was me.
That was you.
Because, and I think where I was coming from, because, yeah, after you said all that, my thing is that, like, I said something along the lines of, well, I get where you're coming from, but I would rather go through that pain of losing that, like, that feeling than to never have known that feeling ever. Because I think for me, like, I've really haven't had a lot of relationships. My longest relationship has been like a month.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Which I know, like, under your standards...
It's not a relationship.
Yeah.
To me. That is not even a date. That's
For
like,
real.
y'all talked on the phone, and that was about it. Like...
Yeah. But it's like, that's the thing, like, for me, like, I just don't have a lot of experiences like that. And for me, like, I've always tried, and when I have, it's usually just us talking, and, like, we never really go anywhere. And it just kind of, like, they ghost me, and they are just, like, flat out just ignore me, and, like, whatever, that's fine.
Oh. All right.
But really, like, my last relationship was, like, 2016. It's literally been almost, like, 10 years since my last relationship. After that,
well,
like...
we're giving out your chip at the end, so be sure to grab that on your way out of your 12-step program.
But yeah, I don't know. I just, for me, my point that I was coming across was just, like, to me, the grass is greener on the other side. I would rather have gone through all that than to at least know that that feeling is out there and that it is possible to feel that with someone than to feel like I will never feel that with anyone.
I will respond to that now by saying that I don't not agree with you. I feel like with the right person, right? Mm-hmm. With the right person, because there was at least one. With the right person, I feel like losing that is something that I wish that I never lost. And I wish that I still had. And he had inspired so much music. Literally almost like 3 albums worth of music that will probably never see the light of day the way I'm releasing music these days. Single by single. But yes, I feel what you're I understand what you're saying, and I do feel it. Like, I'm glad that I have experienced true love, but to know that that person had gotten away and I may never experience it again is also what's kind of jaded, It's like, and again, wanting to put the time and the effort, like I was saying yesterday, like having to reteach, these young pups about their life and like how to be and stuff like that. Like, I'm just not in the business of teaching. Like, come prepared, like before I kind of had like my baseline was like, okay, I'm willing to work with, you and like build you up and make you into whatever. But now my standards are a lot higher. It's like, you got to come with, all this stuff, X, Y, and Z on top of the looks and everything else, I'm going to need credit scores. I'm going to need background checks. I'm going to need, and not just by Sterling, I'm gonna need full-on background checks. I mean, like fingerprint clearance, TSA clearance background checks. You know, maybe even third world background checks just to make sure you ain't got no hidden, you know, skeletons in your closet. But yeah, you know, that's just where I'm at. I just don't know. Yeah, I also hate it being a PI, you know, throughout relationships, like having to figure out somebody cheating. But this song though, it is for those reasons. That's why I feel like I can connect with this song a lot. I feel like it speaks to me, and it hurts. It's kind of like listening to this so far, just 2 songs in, the intro, Extended, and Twilight Zone. It feels like I'm listening to my best friend get their heart broken and trying to heal from it, you know? And like, I'm just sitting here like, girl, oh, girl, I feel your pain, you know? Like, let's talk. Let's go get coffee. Let's have a girls' weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just watch movies and get ice cream and like have a good time. You know, and then really like 9 o'clock hits and we're like, bitch, do we want to go out and fuck it up? Let's go out and fuck it up and make him see what he missed. A period.
And that's a period.
But yeah, that's where I'm at. How about you? 10, by the way, 10.
Oh yeah,
I love
10.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a 10. I really do like this. I agree. This definitely should be a single. This should be the next single. Hopefully.
We'll see what the other songs bring.
Right. Let's see. It's very interesting to see how short this song actually kind of is, but at the same time, I don't mind it at all. But I really just love like the consciousness of this song. You know, the very self-awareness of this is. I think it's very rare in a lot of songwriting because I feel like a lot of people try to like just be very playful. And I'm just like, to me, this is very to the point with a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of metaphors and all that stuff. I feel like there's some of that in there. But still, I really like the honesty, and I feel like you really don't see a lot of honesty in songwriting nowadays.
No, ma'am. No, you don't.
Yeah, I mean, really great song.
Yeah, I like this. I cannot wait to get on to the next song. So, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and end the video here. Be sure to check us out in the next video where we go over the song Warm. That is the 3rd deluxe track, so we will catch you guys over there. Be sure to also like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button for all future videos. We will see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Until I feel the vibrations.
Hey guys, what are you doing? The video's over, but there's plenty more to go through. Scroll below.
Right there.